My name is Belinda and I'm a housing counselor here at NeighborWorks. As a housing counselor, I teach homebuyer education class. There's quite a bit of content in there in the class, and I think it's a really good guide, especially prior to starting the whole process and when you're purchasing a home. Just because there's a lot of information there, knowing about your rights as a homeowner throughout the process, just getting familiar with the process in the lending area, working with a realtor, budgeting, making sure that you have the savings in order to purchase the home. One of the other things that I do is help with the needs of those who have a need for down payment and closing cost assistance. So those who are eligible, haven't gone through the class, they're eligible for receiving down payment and closing cost assistance. There's a number of different programs that are available, each with terms of its own, I think that's a big part of what I do. I love doing it because it's neat to see people go through the process and seeing that that they're able to achieve their main goal of purchasing a home, and very rewarding experience to guide them throughout that whole process. When you apply for a mortgage, usually a pre-approval, it depends on the lender, but that timing can vary. But as far as when you are able, how soon you're able to move into the home, usually from the time that you write an offer to purchase, usually on average 30 to 45 days before you're actually in the home. For those who are wanting to save money for the purchase of a home, there's, a lot of different ways to approach that, but the best thing that you can do is start saving months, at least 6 to 12 months before you're thinking about purchasing a home. There are some expenses to it. Even if you are using down payment and closing cost assistance, you're still going to be investing some money into it. But as far as a homeowner, the recommended amount of savings is going to be minimally 1% of the purchase price. So that's something that you should think about. We discussed that in class as well, breaking that down, what that actually looks like for you, dependent on how often you get paid, if it's weekly or bi-weekly, break that down, because that's an important piece of becoming a homeowner, is saving for maintenance and repairs, because that's something that's really not avoidable. Those types of things are going to come up eventually, whether it's 1 month after you purchase the home and you're living in the property, or a year later. Eventually those things come up, and you'll need to have some savings for that.